Welcome back to i2i Live, where we talk about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars news. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Welcome back if this is your recurring time, and if this is your first time joining us. What are you looking at me like that for?
It just didn't sound very good.
Recurring time?
Yeah.
Returning time?
Anyway.
Welcome back if you've been here before. If you haven't, we do this every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to talk about Disney, Marvel, what?
Whenever you're at 7:30.
We're gonna fight tonight.
7:35 Eastern time.
We're gonna fight tonight on the show live. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time is our goal to be on the air when we have technical difficulties or I'm being bad about some things. We get on here a little bit later tonight. So we are going to talk about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars news. But before we get started, we want to know how everybody out there is doing tonight. We want to know who we're talking to. I see a couple familiar faces, and Alex and Brian so far. What's up in your week? What's been going on? What's on your mind? We'd love to hear from you guys. And while you're doing that, if you can, smash
Good
like
job!
I did it right there. High five.
First thing you've gotten right tonight.
Yes, that deserves a lot of likes to the fact that I remember to say smash that like button this time tonight.
I'm proud of you. That's the first time in all of our videos that you ever said that.
And that's
correctly.
quite some time. See, Alex is impressed with me. That Disney pin guy, you made it here for the beginning. I'm glad to see you. I still owe you a pin haul video coming up pretty soon here, my friend. I know you're excited to do that one. Don't you love doing? You like doing haul videos, though.
I do like doing haul videos, but pin hauls are just not for me.
Why are they not for you?
I guess because I don't collect pins, I don't get the hype. It's just not for me. That's cool. No big deal.
But just think about it this way. This is like mugs for you, for me.
Right.
So I've got a pin board up there. I've
got a mug board.
A mug board. So I mean, who's cooler?
That sounds
This
actually
guy.
a mug board sounds cooler because it sounds like I've got mug shots of people.
See, he thinks it's cool for me to have a pin board up
Or
here.
he thinks it's cool that I've got a mugshot board.
It's both, and you guys need to stop fighting already. Like 5 minutes into the show, 2 minutes into the show.
Did anybody notice that our cat was in the video?
I don't know if it shows up on
Like the picture?
The picture maybe does. Oh, it is on there. Look, I just pulled it up.
Yeah, look how cute our little cat is.
Would you? For those who don't know our cat, would you like to introduce him?
His name is Tux.
What's the other one?
Tuxie? Mr. Tuckington's?
What's the other cat's name?
Oh,
The
Lucifer.
good one. Lucifer is the best cat.
AKA Lucifat's Lucy.
She is the best cat on this earth. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, moving on to Disney.
Moving on to Disney. But what's on your mind tonight?
I'm tired, Kyle. It is Thursday. I'm ready for Friday. It's been a week.
So it's Thursday. I mean, you sure about that?
Don't be like that. I'm just saying.
Hey,
like,
Disney.
Thursday nights, I'm tired. I'm ready for the weekend. I need some sleep. I'm over it.
Hey, Dad. He says he never gets the notifications when we're live. I don't know what is up with that. I've heard from a lot of people, other YouTubers, that they have had problems with people not being able to see their notifications when they go live. So I don't know what's going on here. It's really weird.
Isn't there like a bell that you can click or
Yes,
something?
that is a great point there. If you have not, and I'm gonna point in a certain area, maybe it's not gonna be the right area. There is a bell down there next to the subscribe button where you can get notified when we go live. So make sure that is clicked
It's
over
like
there.
something that I knew.
You actually knew something. I'm very impressed
Only
with you.
because there's some YouTubers that I like to watch.
So we should just like model them from now on. Amanda's here. Good to see you, Amanda. He says I had the same problem for a while, which is why I was so late. But see, look, we do this every Monday night, 7:30. So you should just know.
Every what night?
Thursday night. I do something else similar to this on Monday nights for another group of people, not Disney related, and it all runs together.
You are just
I'm struggling tonight, y'all. I'm just
Tomorrow's
struggling.
Friday. It's coming.
But it's your Friday. It's not my Friday, really.
Oh, that's true.
All right, we're going to get into the Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars stuff tonight. If you haven't already, hit that like button and also share it out. Smash. I messed it up. Also, share this out with your friends so we can get as many people to be part of the conversation as possible tonight. As possible tonight. We want to know what's on your mind in terms of Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars news. You're also playing for the best hashtag of the show, which that Disney pin guy has started us off with a grand one. Hang on, Kyle. Friday's coming.
Is that like the Game of Thrones thing? Winter is coming?
I don't think so. I think he's just telling me to, hang in there, buddy. Hashtag no Potter. Yes, hashtag no. That's what you're referring to. No Harry Potter. Hashtag. That's the best one of the night.
I'm reading the 5th Harry Potter book now, so that makes me
dumb.
sad.
That is so dumb. I'm so mad at her for liking that. So we've got a couple of news articles that we would like to hit tonight, but if you guys have something else that you want to mention tonight.
They're mentioning.
Hashtag Clone Wars Save. We'll get into that, maybe if I remember to in a little bit. Some of the big things that we're going to talk about. Disneyland just celebrated their 63rd anniversary. It was in July 17th, 1955 that Disneyland opened. We're going to talk about that.
It's not a very exciting birthday to like celebrate.
But it's the fact
it's a
that
milestone. I'm glad we're celebrating it, but it's not like the 50th anniversary.
Right. They just celebrated the 60th a few years ago, which was a huge
Really, did they?
Which was a huge ordeal, and they did lots of big things and announcements back then. So they're not going to do anything for the 63rd. But
can you imagine the 100th?
Oh gosh, we'll be dead.
No, we won't.
Well,
Kyle, you won't even be 70 in that many years.
You'll drive me to like do stuff.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. All right, Disneyland's birthday. The Lion King is coming out 1 year from today, folks. Today is
the live Lion King, right?
The live
real
Lion King.
people?
Well, there's no people in the Lion King. The one with live action looking
But you know what I mean.
animals. Yes, it's going to be
Like
July 19th, 2019. We're going to be going nuts.
What?
Zinguenya.
I don't think it's nights.
Well, I just say nuts. I don't know.
That's not the word.
101. Did I just see
Wait,
that
go
right?
back,
Hold
go back. What's wrong with your
on.
computer?
101 Dalmatians Street has been delayed to 2019.
What does that mean?
Ryan, I've not heard of this. There's going to be another 101 Dalmatians movie?
What's 101 Dalmatian Street? Is that a street that's got dogs on it? Because I would love to go there.
Other things we're talking about is Bugs Land just got an announcement for its closing.
Prove that! I need to see the answer to
Comcast just announced that they are ending their bidding war with Disney. A few other things. I've got a topic if we get to it I think is pretty interesting that we should debate tonight on the show.
I like debating. I always win. Because you stink.
do not always win.
I actually always lose. I want to know about the dogs!
Hashtag going nuts. Okay, so somebody help us out here. Is there another live action separate from
I Google it?
Go ahead. You got the my phone's up here, so we can't, handle this tonight. I just realized too we're on Wi-Fi, so I hope the connection's good on this.
I mean, it hasn't crapped out yet.
It hasn't crapped out yet. At least on our screen it hasn't.
It's a TV series.
A TV series? So is this going to go on the live streaming service?
But wait, it's been delayed.
That's what they said
to
here in the comments.
2019. Okay, wait.
Disney Dalmatian Street
Is an upcoming Disney Channel animated series based loosely on the 1961 movie 101 Dalmatians. This is on disney.wikia.com.
I'm interested.
It is planned for release sometime in fall 2019.
And it doesn't say where, though? It just says
Disney Channel.
Wow, I'm surprised that it's going to go actually on the channel and on the streaming service. It seems like...
Yeah, you'd think that would go directly to streaming service.
They're putting everything on there now, which somebody mentioned already.
It says cast. They haven't even picked the cast yet.
But that's on a fan site, so they may not even know.
But maybe they know things.
Hashtag, but maybe they know things. Yeah, I'm intrigued by it. I don't know that I'm that much interested. I'm not a huge 101 Dalmatians.
If we had kids, I feel like our kids would watch it.
Yeah. I mean,
probably be cute.
I just don't. I've never been a huge 101 Dalmatians fans.
You watched the movie with me recently.
I mean, I watched a ton of movies that I'm not really as big a fan of, but
you are strange.
I understand that I'm strange, but I just have never really connected with 101 Dalmatians. Surely there's people out there who have Disney movies they've never connected with.
I mean, I understand.
So big question right now. What's a Disney movie that you never connected with? What that's like a mainstream one that everyone loves, that you're just like, that's all right, but I don't really love it. For
me,
me,
I know my answer.
Oh boy, this is gonna be bad, y'all. Go ahead.
Hercules.
Yeah, you gotta do the show. I can't
love it.
I can't deal with you.
Aristocats? What? Somebody doesn't like Aristocats?
You don't like Hercules.
Aristocats is about cats. How could you not like
Script should come in right on cue. Thank you.
Singing and cats.
If she's gonna take down one of the best Disney movies of all time, you take down hers. I love it.
Okay, I know cats aren't for everybody.
Amanda, I know. Look, I get it. Cruella de Vil's an awesome villain.
Pocahontas. I didn't like that one either.
I can get on board with that. Pocahontas, I do like it, but it's not one of my favorites. So I could kind of...
Colors of the Wind song. It gets stuck in my head, and then I sing it at night, and it drives me nuts. I don't like it.
You don't what?
I don't like it.
Hashtag I don't like it. This is what... So if you want to know, when Jessica gets upset, she does this. She makes this little, you know, like bird beat kind of thing. So if it's like right here, you're good. She's not pissed off that bad. But when she gets up here, it's a little worse. When she has it up above her head like this and she's just shaking it, that's really angry. You don't want to know what happens when two come into play and they get up here. Hashtag problems for Kyle. Hashtag problems.
Has that happened, Kyle? Have I ever?
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, Atlantis, yeah.
Alex says he loves Hercules. He's my man.
I'm not dogging Hercules. It's just something I can't get on board with. Like, I don't know why. It's great music. It's good. I would never pick to watch Hercules. Like, and I probably wouldn't pick Mulan either.
That Disney Pin guy says, does anyone ever talk about Atlantis?
I mentioned.
I know, but I'm answering his question. I was reading the question. She just growled at me, y'all. Hashtag scared. The greatest thing I think about Atlantis is it was kind of they took a fable that wasn't like a Hans Christian Andersen fable and kind of ran with it, and I really liked that concept. It just didn't do well.
Yeah.
I loved the story of Milo and what's his name, the actor who voiced him, Jeff. Somebody help me out here. Jeff, the guy with Parkinson's. Not Jeff.
Michael J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox. I think
It's sad that we know him as the guy with Parkinson's.
he has voiced a lot of great characters. That anybody remember Chance from Homeward Bound? Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I love that movie.
He's been in Back to the Future. I think he's a great guy in sense. You know, and he's a good advocate for those suffering with Parkinson's.
So wait, what other movies do you not? Wait, is Homeward Bound Disney?
Yeah,
It is, right?
Yeah, it is part of the live action part of them. Yeah.
So what other movies do you not? You just don't relate to? Maybe?
Oh, okay. This one is gonna. First of all, let me say this: hashtag justice for Hercules. That is already going to the top of hashtags for the show, right? Hashtag angry issues. That's a good one, Amanda. And Jess is an animal. Okay. Everybody, just go ahead and prepare yourselves.
Oh no! Please don't say Little Mermaid.
No, it's not Little Mermaid.
Beauty
Even though
and the
it's not.
The Lion King. Oh no.
For me, Meet the Robinsons. I was talking about it to someone today.
That's stupid.
You haven't seen. It's not stupid. It just never connected with me. And I'm sorry, but it's the first time, not just a Disney movie, but a movie I walked out of and said, I just wasted 2 hours of my life and I can't get it back. It did not connect with me. And I hate that, knowing how much of a Walt Disney fan I am now, because it's basically the story of Walt Disney in a futuristic form. And I know, don't shoot me now. I mean, it's...
But we all have things that we don't like.
I know. So
and that's a good thing.
Do you know the Emperor's New Groove? I love.
Yes, Emperor's New Groove is awesome.
You know what? I have my spirit animal list. My spirit animal.
Kronk's gonna be on it.
It's this guy named Greg Burgess from a radio show in Alabama. He's just like my spirit animal. And then there is, what's his name from Parks and Rec? Ron Swanson. And then there's Kronk. He is also my spirit animal as well. The three.
Ron Swanson.
Oh no! But then they've got not Corey Matthews, Eric Matthews. He should be my other spirit animal. I don't know. Anyway.
Oliver, like Oliver and Company.
Yeah, I loved Oliver, but kids don't that much. I like the songs from it. It's got catchy tunes. Why should I worry? Why should I care? I pushed it. Kronk was the standout for me. Well, that's why he got his own sequel, which I have yet to watch yet.
Have y'all seen that?
Yeah. Billy Joel was the person who sang that song. Why should I worry?
No wonder I like it.
It's really catchy.
I didn't know that.
So anyway, that's pretty interesting there. That
I feel like I learn something new every time we do this show. So thank y'all.
See that it's not just about us talking to you guys.
It's never about us.
It never.
It's all about y'all.
I don't know why y'all keep showing up, to be honest with you. But yeah, we learn a little bit of something from you every day. Let's talk about Disneyland.
Okay.
Because we talk a lot about Disney World here, so I like to.
Because that's the only place I've ever been.
One day it's going to change, folks. I know.
I know, and I'm excited.
One day we'll go.
Yes.
Maybe next year.
Maybe. Well.
No, it couldn't be. We don't have time for it next year.
Maybe the year after, so that we could see the new land that we're about to talk about.
Okay. We could talk about that. So, but no, we're not talking about that land yet, but we're talking about the Disneyland and celebrating its 63rd anniversary. Can you believe how It's been 63 years for Disneyland.
Well, sure. I wasn't alive for most of those years.
I know, but like, does that seem what
It
you know?
seems like a shorter amount of, like, it seems like it's been around for a lot
I
longer
agree.
than that. Like, it seems like they should be celebrating their 80th.
I completely agree with you on that because
What?
it's just I know hashtag they agreed. I think it's really
I like hashtag what?
hashtag what. I do feel like it's been around a lot longer than it really has.
Yes.
Because when we see the pictures of Walt Disney, we don't realize he died in the 70s, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But when you hear about his life and you hear it told and see it said in biographies and stuff like that, it just feels like it's way back in time and that Disneyland's just been a staple of America forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a testament to how great an institution
Right.
Disneyland is.
And how many people have been there and continue to go back since the 70s?
I bet it was crowded on the day. Has anybody ever
You
been?
think?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Disneyland on its birthday? Even if it's the 63rd.
Oh, on its birthday. I thought
Yeah.
you meant the day it opened. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, Jessica doesn't know this. I'm going to teach her something else tonight. So, the first day of Disneyland was a disaster.
I believe that.
It was called Black Friday because apparently, like, toilets were overflowing, trash was everywhere. Like, it was one of Disney's, from what I understand, worst experiences ever in this industry. Is that he was so distracted by the person.
I'm sorry, I'm yawning. There's a person.
We got somebody
There's a
out
lot
here
going
like
on.
talking with their hands as they're walking by. It's distracting us. But it's called Black Friday because of how bad it was. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be? Like your life's work
Right.
to that point
And on the first day for it to literally crap out.
on Black Friday. Hey, you threw my crew throwing out that quote there. Amanda says she's never been there. Well, you and Jessica are in the same camp together.
But you've only been there when you were a kid, like a young kid.
Right. And from what I remember about Disneyland,
But you're not.
from Disneyland, is that I liked it, but I didn't love it. And
But you were also like 8.
but I had been to Disney World younger, and I loved it.
I feel like I don't take that with a lot of. There's not a lot of merit to that for me.
Right.
Just because you were so young, you may have just been having a bad day. So.
Brian, what's your or Lord Vader? Oh, I thought that was Brian for a second. Lord Vader wants to make a recommendation. I'm kind of scared about that.
No, that's not what that says, Kyle.
Can you make me a recommendation? Can you make me a recommendation? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe watch Aristocats. That's a good recommendation.
Only time I've been to Disneyland was in 1986. Well,
But it's changed a little.
let me make you feel old. I wasn't born yet. Neither was she. So there.
You went there. That's awkward.
I went there. It's not awkward. It's just the reality of it. From what I remember, it was good. Just not. It didn't like. I didn't want to rush to go back there. You may say it was held from review. You may not want to. Brian says, I went to Disneyland on July 13th to July 14th, 2018. So just recently, you just missed the birthday there. That is pretty awesome. So, do you think you'd ever want to go to Disneyland on their birthday?
Of course. I think it would be a disaster, but I think it would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, it would be really crazy. But 63 years, just think about it. Pretty soon we'll be like the 60th anniversary or 60th birthday of Disney World, and we'll be like, oh God, we feel so old now.
Yeah.
So what's our next topic on here? Will you go over to the topics real quick? Switch over there for me. Right here. Yeah, you're messing up the thing here. So the other topic, I guess we could roll right into it since we're talking about Disneyland, as part of California Adventure, we've got a brand new land coming, which we've kind of talked about on previous live shows, Marvel Land. That may not be a big exciting for some people who are not Marvel fans, but what is newsworthy to talk about is they just announced it's going to replace Bugs Land. Is now going to leave on September 4th of this year.
Have you thought about that? That's an interesting date. So it's the day after Labor Day.
Right. Well, it's one more chance for
That's what I was thinking. Are they doing that so that there's one more final, like, hoorah?
It's got to be. I mean, I really think that that's what they're doing here, and you do not want to be going to Bugs Land on that day. Let's just be honest. Yeah. As busy as it would be on Disneyland's birthday, that is crazy. How crowded that's going to be.
I think it's going to be kind of sad too. Like that's your last chance.
Mm-hmm.
I would be sad. Even if I hated the land. Like, even if they closed down Space Mountain, I'd be sad just because it's an icon.
Why would you be sad that Space Mountain never closed?
I mean, I don't like Space Mountain, but I know people do, so
Did you just hear what she just said?
I've said it before. I don't like
But it's like I black out every time you say it. Space Mountain is the greatest thing ever. Period. Done. Over with.
Obviously, you have not ridden Flights of Passage.
So, Bugs Land. Bugs Land was kind of thrown into California Adventure if you don't know a lot about it. It was kind of like their answer. They didn't have a lot. We had a power surge in here. There were
It's getting scary outside.
Hashtag Kyle has spoken. It was kind of their answer for not a lot of kids rides there in
Okay,
California
so there
Adventure.
weren't a lot of.
No.
Okay.
But from what I've heard, that it's a really cool land. It kind of feels odd where it's placed.
But now they've moved some of the rides over to Pixar Pier. Did you see that?
Well, they've added other rides. Yes, some other rides over there that are going to be, pretty fun.
No, I'm saying the bug rides. They moved one of the bug rides over to Pixar
Which one?
Pier. Flix.
Flix. While she looks that up.
It was in this little notes.
Script says we have tons of other amusement parks in Southern California, but now I prefer Disneyland over all the other parks. Well, I'm not surprised by that, Scripts. I mean,
Flix Fun Fair.
Flix Fun Fair. Flix Flyers ride is getting a retheme and will be in Pixar Pier as inside.
See?
That one's going away.
It's getting a retheme and we'll move into Pixar Pier as Inside Out. So it's the same ride.
But it's Inside Out,
It's
not
Inside Out instead of
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life, but it's the same ride.
But there's no bug theming anymore.
But it's the same ride!
But Bug's Land, there's not a lot of representation of a Bug's Life in the park as it is. I mean, we have the show at Animal Kingdom. That's about it. And once this goes, it's sad that A Bug's Life is not really going to be seen
But I
that
mean, A
much.
Bug's Life is kind of old when you think about it.
So is Alice in Wonderland. So is The Little Mermaid.
Okay, but we have to think about this. So, to me, just my opinion, don't shoot me. A Bug's Life is not on the same level as the classics of Lion King. Even Alice in Wonderland.
I disagree. I completely disagree.
First of all, no.
Because do you know that it was the second film of the Pixar era? There's Toy Story and Bug's Life.
I believe it. But let's look historically at ratings, at moneymakers. Toy Story was a big fat moneymaker. A Bug's Life was secondary to that, Kyle. Nobody remembers A Bug's Life.
I remember A Bug's Life.
Congratulations! But think about it, Kyle. People's children who were not alive during that, they're going to watch Toy Story. They're going to watch Frozen. They're not going to watch A Bug's Life. It's outdated. It's done. It's fine. It's finito.
I don't believe it. No.
I think A Bug's Life is great. I love it. But it's time to move on. I think Marvel Land will be way better, and you're going to love it even more.
Yes, look, I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I love the fact that Marvel is going to come in, take over, and just make something. I wish it was here in Florida.
Yeah.
NBC, Comcast, get out of the way. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Comcast is out of the way. They backed out.
Which is a great segue to another topic.
See how I took that and just...
So, as we've already alluded to by, I forget who said it earlier in the comments, but Comcast has officially backed out of their bidding war with Disney, which is awesome.
So who's left? Is it just Fox?
It's just, no. So they are fighting for Fox. So I know this confuses her. So here was Fox.
Okay, so Comcast wanted Fox.
Well, initially Disney wanted Fox.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Comcast decided to come in because Comcast owns NBC, or they're run by NBC, which owns Universal Studios. Can you understand why they didn't want them to have Fox? Not just the Marvel part of it, but it's so convoluted.
Right.
The things that Disney will get control of with this deal. And I am so excited.
Are you?
You have no idea that this is finally over with. Bob Iger even came out today, the CEO for Disney, and said that this was a great day for Disney, that this is over with and they can start moving forward, because I would imagine there are a couple of projects, Marvel movies on hold, that they are waiting to plug in some of the X-Men, maybe. Of course, I've always said, I don't know if you think this is a good idea or not, that if this hadn't ended, if Comcast wouldn't just let go of it, they should have made a deal with them and said, look, we'll give you the X-Men. We just want a couple of characters out of that. We want some of these other things from the deal. But you have to let us bring Marvel to the Florida parks. You wouldn't want the Marvel. You wouldn't.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from, but I don't think deals like that work, Kyle. It's kind of one of those things. It's either all or nothing. You can't piecemeal this together.
But
contracts like that fall apart. That's why they don't work.
But see, here's the thing: is that for Universal, they don't want to give up Marvel Land, but they could keep it as the X-Men universe land, and they've already got some rides themed after the X-Men. They could keep that, but they give us the Fantastic Four. They give us some of the other characters in the Marvel universe. We get, rights to all of the Star Wars movies now. We get.
It's not gonna work.
I think it's a great deal that they should just give them the X-Men, and it'd be so much better. Haters gonna hate. Fox and Disney equals X-Men, Deadpool, James Cameron's
Did you
Avatar.
know that Kevin Spacey was Hopper?
Yeah, I did. Which is kind of,
that.
it's kind of, because of what's been going on in Hollywood,
Yeah, I was wondering. Okay, so I was real confused by Brian's comment of Kevin Spacey is a molester, and I was like, well, that's random. But then I see the comment of he was Hopper, and now I'm understanding.
Well, actually, I heard it. I don't know if this is true, but I heard this on a Disney podcast I listened to, that Hopper in the show at Animal Kingdom is not voiced by Kevin Spacey.
No, it's not. It's a completely different voice, and you know that.
Which is, really?
Yeah, you can hear it.
No, I thought it was Kevin Spacey the whole time. Well, he did a good job of impersonating him because...
No, even I knew it was a different...
Well, anyway. So, Bugs Land, Comcast, Disney. Other thing we need to talk about 1 year from today.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
The live Lion King.
I'm so happy, y'all. I can't even like the fact I was already, there were some questionable choices for, at least for right now, they're questionable choices. They may be brilliant choices for some voice characters. Beyonce, I mean, nothing against Beyonce. I just don't want her voicing Nala.
Really?
Danny Glover. I'm a huge fan of Danny Glover not Donald Glover, excuse me.
I was going to say, okay.
Donald,
now I know who Donald Glover is.
Donald Glover, who's played Lando and done some great things too. But the fact that
Who's he? Is he Simba?
He's Simba, yeah. The fact that they got James Earl Jones, y'all.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones coming back as Mufasa. I am so excited.
So who is
Timon and Pumbaa. I forget the name. Somebody help me out. Timon, who is the voice actor for this one, but Seth Rogen is Pumbaa. First glance, I was like, ooh, but now I'm like, okay, I can see it. Seth Rogen playing Pumbaa.
Who is Scar?
Scar is, I'm going to butcher his name. Chitwella Elijor. He is the guy who plays Carl Mordor in, you haven't seen Doctor Strange, this means nothing to her. But he's in Doctor Strange. You'd recognize him if you saw him.
Okay.
I will miss Jeremy Irons as the voice of Scar.
Yeah.
But I think this is a great choice.
I also did not know that Jon Favreau was directing this movie.
But remember, he directed Jungle Book, and we've seen some of it, and he did a great job with that. So
that's exciting.
I like him. Translating, CGI animals to make them look real. He's already done a good job with that in the Jungle Book. Now bringing it over to the Lion King. Plus, Jon Favreau has brought some great stuff to the cinematic world.
I love him. I think he's hilarious.
What's your favorite movie with him?
Ooh.
Probably Couples Retreat for me.
Yeah, I think I watch Couples
I know that's
Retreat
not Disney.
Once a month, actually,
But
so that's probably it.
Brian and Alex said Billy Eichner is Timon. Billy Eichner, where do I know him from? Oh, he is Billy on the Street. Do you remember that? No, he's from Parks and Rec, the guy who yells the entire time. He yells at people. I think that's who it is, Billy Eichner. If I have that right.
It says he is on Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
so.
that right.
Oh my gosh, the annoying guy.
But think that's Timon. Timon's annoying.
That is.
Timon's loud. So when you see like the Seth Rogen thing for Pumbaa threw me off, but when you see it now and you kind of think about it, it's like, oh, okay, if this is going to be new version of, except for Mufasa, this is a great way to do it. I think that this is going to be great. I'm willing to sidestep my issue with having Beyonce cast as Nala because they had James Earl Jones, Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, Chitwella Elijor. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. That's what's going to make the movie for me, is if he does a good job with Scar, and I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, Jeremy Irons was Scar in the original, but not in this one. And I love Scar is my favorite villain ever.
Really?
Yes. It's Scar, Hades.
I thought, for some reason, I thought it was Hades.
Scar, Hades, and I really don't know who my next one would be. It'd probably be Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, just because she's nuts.
She's weird.
But those are probably my favorite Disney villains.
I don't know that I've ever thought about who my favorite villain would be.
I love Hades, but it's just, Lion King's my favorite movie. So you have to pick the villain from that movie. That's what makes a good movie, is a good villain.
You know my cousin's kids?
Yeah.
She has 2 daughters, and there's one girl. The older daughter is like the cutest, perfect. She loves princesses. She loves all these other things. The younger daughter is equally adorable, but she loves villains. And she'll tell you, they go to a movie, and so like when they saw Frozen, the older daughter wanted Elsa, and who was the villain in, what's it, Kristoff? He was the villain?
No, Kristoff was not the villain.
What was the guy?
Hashtag spoilers. No.
Hans.
Was it Hans?
Yeah.
It was Hans.
He was the villain. She wanted a Hans doll because she said she loves the villains.
All right, it is that time of the show, folks. We have to pick a hashtag here, so we're going to go back through. Jessica, you don't have anything to write down with. You going to remember these? Jessica has cracked. That's a good one, because she just cracked right now.
I didn't need to bring anything to the show.
All right, hashtag justice for Hercules. Alex, you automatically get to go into the drawing for that one.
I think that's probably going to win.
Justice for Hercules. Jessica has cracked. Jessica crazy in love with dogs. No. Hashtag going nuts is a good one. Clone Wars saved. Hang on, Kyle. I like Hang on, Kyle. Friday's coming. Justice for Hercules, and Jessica has cracked. I like those ones. Okay. So those are those are your choices. Jessica has cracked. Justice for Hercules.
And Hang on, Kyle. Friday's coming.
Hang on, Kyle. Friday's coming. Those are your hashtags. Please, in the comments section, let us know what you want to be the winning hashtag for the show, and we will put it in the description of this, and then give you a little shout out in there as well, so that it'll be in the title too. That way, you can be forever enshrined in i2i Disney lore. If you consider it a privilege or not, I don't know. So which one do you want to win? Or do you think, what's your vote going to be?
My vote would actually be Justice for Hercules.
Justice for Hercules.
Even though I don't like Hercules, I think that's a cute hashtag.
I think it's got to be
Maybe cute wouldn't be the right word.
It's not cute, but it's the truth, man, since you don't like
the truth,
Hercules.
Man?
It's the truth, man. Hashtag justice for Hercules. So I think that's what it should be. And
okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Hashtag justice for
All right. 5 seconds.
This last chance to vote on this. 5, 4. There you go. 4.
Got it. 5.
5, 4, 3, 2. Jessica has cracked. We got to vote. Should we give him a few more seconds? 2, 1. Done. Just because it would be funny in the title.
Well, you win.
No. We voted too. I guess we shouldn't vote in this. No. Jessica has cracked one because that is...
Jessica's cracked.
Jessica's cracked. Who put that one up there too? Let's find out.
I thought it was Amanda.
I think Amanda got it this time. Let's see if we can find it.
I think you passed it.
I think I passed it down here somewhere. Anyway, yep. No, that is... No, wait.
No, that was just the vote.
That was just Amanda Thomasson, you get to be the hashtag of the show. Congratulations. I think this is your first time that you've won it.
Yay.
Put it in the title. It'll be in the description. Well played. Someone finally booted off.
Lindsay just voted.
Justice for Hercules. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. But sadly, you got it a little bit late here, so we already closed up the vote. But thank you for voting for mine. Maybe one day Justice for Hercules will win.
I mean, I feel like most people our generation do like Hercules. I'm definitely the minority.
I Can Go the Distance. Best Disney song.
I know. You use that as your alarm every morning.
Because it's
so annoying.
You want to wake up with that every single morning.
You don't. The only distance I want to go is further to sleep on my pillow.
Pin Guy said he said because Love Family wasn't here tonight, that's why they won. No, she won because she had a good one. And she was the first one to vote before the vote closed. I mean, by technicality. You still had a good one. Jessica's cracked. Going in the title. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Whether you got here at the beginning, the end, the middle, whatever, it's been fun talking to you about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars news. We always appreciate it. Please come back next week. Please share us out with your friends. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Well, I took all your stuff. What else should they do?
Yeah, you did take it down off my game. Media. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
So until we assemble again,
may the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Hashtag justice for Hercules.
Okay, that was a little scary.